Hey, thank you for taking your precious time to watch my YouTube videos. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you can never miss any of my future uploads.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this YouTube channel, and yes, I have taken over.
Whoa, of course no one is taking over my YouTube channel. Anyway, I'm here to talk about how you can turn most of or let's just say some of our televisions into smart TVs.
Big dilly, yo, big willy, no chilly. I'm trying to stack up till I make a milli. True MC, Yannicka Millie. Best new sound.
This video is brought to you courtesy of TechBuys. Get all your personal computing needs sorted out. And if that doesn't convince you, these guys also ship from Amazon. Check them out in the link in the description below. So in case you're wondering who is this video for, this video is for you out there who doesn't want to get left behind. And when I mean to be, or let's just say what I mean when I said you don't want to be left behind, I mean that you've noticed the sudden uprise of online streaming platforms, things like Spotify, Netflix, YouTube, and you want to jump on the bandwagon and also stream content online. But the small screen on your phone is kind of annoying, and you wonder, what if I was able to view this content on my big flat screen that I bought maybe 4 years ago? So don't worry guys, because there is a solution. This is exactly the type of video for you. Now, what are the qualifications so that this video can work for you? First of all, you need to have an HDMI port on your television, regardless of whether your television is an old one. So long as it has an HDMI port, that should be okay. It should work. The other thing is you need to have an active internet connection. Otherwise, I don't get the essence of your television being smart if you don't have an internet connection, specifically Wi-Fi. Now, if you don't have Wi-Fi, you can always hotspot using your phone. Just create a hotspot, and you should also, you should always have an internet connection, or let's just say you should have enough data bundles for you to access the internet. Kind of confused myself there. Anyway, so basically what I'm going to be talking about today is two devices that you can use to turn your TV into a smart TV. Now, what is or let's just say, what are these devices that I'm talking about? The first device is the Roku streaming stick, and the second device is the Amazon Fire Stick. Now, there is a third device that I can recommend, which is the Google Chromecast. If you've ever heard of it, don't worry. If you've never heard of it, I'm going to link a video, but if you know about it, then I'm pretty sure you know what the Chromecast does. Pretty much does the same thing as the Fire Stick and the Roku. So in this video, I'm only going to be talking about the two devices that I've just mentioned, the Roku and the Amazon Fire Stick. So without further ado, let's go into the review of these gadgets. So up on the screen we have the Amazon Fire Stick from Amazon. This one retails for 7,000 Kenya shillings, and this is a particular unit of mine, so I own this one, so it's what I'm going to be using on the review. So up on the screen, if you decide to buy the Amazon Fire Stick, you're going to get this items in the box. By the way, there's a HDMI cable extender that is always you're going to find extra in the box that is not on the table right now. So as you can see, you have the remote, the Fire Stick itself, the USB cable, and the plug that you're supposed to plug into your socket. So the remote there is light, doesn't feel heavy. Like its design. The only thing I can complain about the Amazon Fire Stick remote is that the buttons are a little bit, especially the middle one, is a little bit stiff when you're trying to press. So as you can see, I was opening the back cover there to reveal what type of battery this device uses, which are the AAA batteries. So everyday batteries that you're going to find locally will work. Just be aware that this thing does drain up the batteries really quickly, because I haven't used mine for long and it's already complaining that the batteries are low. So up on the screen there we have the Fire Stick itself. Okay, it's a little bit wide compared to the Roku. As you can see the logo of Amazon there. Pretty much basic design. There's nothing really shocking or appealing. So that's the the HDMI header that you're going to plug into your television, and as you can see there, you have the USB port that you're going to use to plug out to power the Fire Stick. So this is the plug that you're supposed to use on your socket. So let me try and focus the camera. There was refusing to focus, I don't know why. So as you can see, this plug, you obviously need an adapter. That's the American standard, and we currently use the European standard type of a socket. So I like the length. I like that this USB cable is really long, and it feels high quality, by the way. Really feels high quality. It's good that they're using the standard USB, so you can always replace the cable. So in case you do not know where your HDMI port is, if you go at the back of your television or at the side, in most cases it's usually located at the side. That port that I'm pointing at right now, that's your HDMI port. Setting up the Amazon Fire Stick is quite easy. As you can see, just plug in your USB cable onto the Fire Stick, and again go and plug in your Fire Stick to your HDMI port on your television. So once you've done that, just plug in your power plug onto your socket. As you can see, I already have an adapter, so I'm just going to plug my adapter in. Sorry, by the way, because the camera kept going out of focus. So as you can see, plug in your USB to your plug. So basically that is like a charger, by the way. It can charge your phone, so you have a free charger when you buy Fire Stick, but I recommend just leave it for the Fire Stick, because you know, coiling these cables up a lot of time just makes them break eventually. So once you've done that, just flip on the switch for power and you should be ready to go. So on your television, just go to the HDMI input that you've plugged in your Fire Stick to. In this case, I had plugged in my Fire Stick into the HDMI 1 port. So just wait for it to open up. You're just going to see a bunch of these logos flashing on the screen, which is an important thing, because so that you can tell that you're not buying a counterfeit gadget, because we really have a problem of counterfeit Chinese gadgets in the country. So this is how your Fire Stick should be powering up when you plug it in the power. So as you can see there, this window is going to pop up on your screen. Now I already have an Amazon account. I'm just going to log in into mine. So a quick complaint again is, I wonder why they never use a QWERTY type of a layout on the keyboard, or let's just say the normal keyboard layout that you're used to, because this one is quite annoying and frustrating, because you have to go out there and find all the buttons manually. So if you've used, especially for like a guy like me, I'm used already to the keyboard on a computer, so there's a certain mapping of keys that my brain already has put into my memory. So in this case, this is quite annoying, and it's quite annoying to navigate without remote, by the way. And you necessarily don't have to use the remote. You can even download the app, by the way. That's a plus that you should know about these streaming devices. You can always download their apps and you can use your phone as a remote. So let me just log in. I might speed past this point because you know the typing on this thing is just hectic. So as you can see, once you're done typing in your password, as you can see, it's just saying registering your Amazon Fire TV device. So just give it some few seconds. So once it's registered, you're going to get that message. It's successfully registered. Now once you're done, this is the window that you're going to get. So I'm just going to hit continue. And I had a couple of passwords, or let's just say I had a couple of Wi-Fi passwords already set up. So for me, it remembered. That's the good thing about this device. See, because I had to reset it so that I can be able to make a video out of it, because it was already set up before. But don't worry, it's going to prompt you, or let's just say it's most probably going to prompt you to add your password. But in case it doesn't, because I don't remember how it was in the beginning, you just need to go up to your settings there. So as you can see, just go to your settings. and you're supposed to go under network. So that is what you're supposed to get on your settings menu. So just look for network, which is the second option there. Hit OK on your remote and you should just find the Wi-Fi that you're using, select it, and it's going to prompt you to input a password. You should be fine after this point. So once you're done putting your password and your password is correct, this is what your home screen on your Fire Stick should be looking like. Very flashy home screen. I like the design of the Fire Stick home page layout. Really is catchy. As you can see, if you like go onto the television series that is being promoted, it immediately starts playing the trailer for that specific television show. In most cases, I've found television shows, sports, I don't know what, if for like there was a time when the NFL was currently being hosted in the US, so sometimes it used to give me the trailers there. As you can see, you can also install apps, some games. So in case you're wondering, these things don't game as good because Asphalt was really had janky graphics. Yes, it was playing, but everything looked downgraded, so I just prefer not to play games on this device. So I decided to open up YouTube and do some little bit of browsing. So I might speed up the video because you know, it's YouTube, man, there's a lot of content and my mind was kind of blank. I did not know what I was going to search for, so I'm just going to leave this section, or let's just say I'm going to be silent on this section and just let you enjoy, or let me just let you marvel at the fact that the television that was not a smart television is now able to access YouTube. So one thing, by the way, that I should maybe note down is that for the Fire Stick, you don't necessarily have to use the app or the remote that comes with the Fire Stick itself. The good thing about this is that I noticed even my television remote, if you want to know the exact model of this television, it's a Sony, so as you can see it's written there. I found that the Sony remote was working on the Fire Stick, so I don't know if that's the case for other devices. I don't know if that's the case for Samsung or any other television, but it's a good thing that if you end up losing the remote, at least you know that you have a couple of options there. So as you can see, went and searched for my videos and you can see they're playing in glorious 1080p. Oh, by the way, I did not mention that this Fire Stick does indeed, now depending on the resolution of your television, I think this one can only go up to 1080p, but no need to worry. There's another variant of the Fire Stick. There's the one that is for the 4K televisions, so in case you have a 4K television, which it's kind of weird, I don't think that you can buy a 4K television right now that is not a smart TV, but you never know. You'll be surprised to find people with such televisions in their houses. But anyway, in case you're wondering, you have a 4K TV and you're not sure, yeah, you can buy the Amazon Fire Stick. So this is what I was saying. You can see I'm using the television remote there to control the Fire Stick. So as you can see, it's really working just like the normal remote. The only thing that you're going to notice is that it's a little bit slow in terms of response time, so it's not going to be as fast as the remote you find on the Fire Stick, but hey, it still works, so that's still a good thing. Another good feature about this streaming sticks is that you can cast YouTube videos from your phone, from your computer, up to the television. So as you can see, I was using my sister's phone here to show you or to demonstrate what I'm talking about. So I selected this video, and normally on the right corner of your screen there, as you can see, you're going to see that option there. So whatever you're going to see me do, look for that option. Whenever you click that, there is an option that now I had already connected this phone to the Fire Stick, so that's why it has immediately gone to the Fire Stick, but you're going to see the option for the Fire Stick streaming there, streaming device. So click on that option, and as you can see, the video gloriously projects on the television. So Wabosh, if you're watching this, man, I'm giving you a free shout out. Anyway, so as you can see, you can also use your YouTube app as a remote. So whenever I hit play there, you see it's going to continue play, which is quite convenient because you don't want to be going up to the television and doing stuff. And a good thing is that you no longer, or let's just say you not only can remote using your phone, you can also use the Fire Stick remote, and it's still going to work the same way as your remote. So as you can see, let's look for something else to watch there. No Penny Aliens, no. Avengers Endgame, yes, Avengers Endgame. So let's play this. So that you can see. So let's just give it a few seconds. As you can see there, the video. So I'd already watched the trailer, so that it's continuing from where I left off. So you can see that it's really enjoyable. It's really an enjoyable experience. So it's like, basically it's like no difference between a smart TV and a TV like this one that has an Amazon Fire Stick plugged into it. And by the way, it's a cheaper option, because considering that a new television might cost you around maybe 40,000, as you can see an Amazon Fire Stick is 7,000 only. So that is a very, if you ask me, this is a very nitty-gritty solution, because you see this television is big. I like the quality that comes from this screen, so I don't think I'm selling this television anytime soon. As you can see now, I'm up to date. I can watch YouTube on my television and do all that yada stuff that people do on their smart televisions.
Been about for ages. Now we young, rich and famous.